Everyone, welcome to GGM Motivation. I am Vivian Node, your motivator. Today, motivational topic is who we are. We call this motivational video, we focus it on who we are because the term is that we don't just come into this world and copy from other people or become other people. Rather, we are already born with who we are. It's already inside us. We become who we are already inside of us. I remember reading some quotes from Oprah Winfrey, and I saw her write that people become, because in one of the interviews she had with one of the gurus, the guy told him that people don't come and become something else or become something new. They become what they are already. That each and every one of us has something special inside us, something that is uniquely ours. So basically, once we are born, we start to unfold and manifest this us. But if you get distracted and you start following other people or copying other people, some people do go and die. Many people, in fact, on earth do die without unfolding, without discovering themselves or sharing this gift with the world. This is what I understood from what Oprah wrote about her interview with this guru. So basically, from my own understanding and from what God has interpreted to me right now, he says that we come into this world as a package. We come into this world already financed by God. We come into this world already groomed to become what we are. There is something special inside us. There are so much good and greatness deep buried inside us, packaged. Everything that we become on earth, everything that we manifest is already inside us. It's already done. It's accomplished. It's finished. The word of God is that it's already accomplished. So basically, the title of this motivational video is We Are Who We Are. Some people, it might confuse them, but what it means is that we become who we are already are inside of us, who we are born to become, who we are equipped to become our destination. We have our destinies. The world call them gifts and talent. Many people believe that each person is unique and each person has only one gift. But I tell you today that you don't have just only one gift. You have many gifts. But you might find out that among those big gifts, there might be one that resonates greatly with you, one that impresses you or entices you, one that makes you feel good, one that drives you mad, is raging like a fire, one that keeps you awake at night, one that frightens you, it scares you, one that only you can manifest. That one, that special one, is that torchlight, that light at the end of the tunnel, is that burning fire, burning bush. It is the one that if you can master the courage, because what most people on earth lack is courage. It's not that they lack the gift. No, everybody is gifted. You're gifted with so many talents and so many gifts. Now, I'm going to teach you about the other gifts that you have later on. But for now, let's focus on your main fire. We call it consuming fire, the God within. Okay? This is called the God within because it is the king of all of it. It's the God of all your gifts, all your talents. It is who you are. If you can be courageous enough to stand up and take this gift and manifest it into this world, you are made. You become among the people that they call lucky. You become among the few that are called lucky in this world. So basically, it's very easy. I know that many people say that it's hard to become among the 1% of the population of the world who are talented, who are gifted, who are lucky, who are rich, who are satisfied. When I talk about wealth here, when I talk about riches, I'm not talking about just physical cash. I'm talking about being rich in your mind, in your heart, being satisfied, being happy with what you are doing. Because the greatest wealth in this world is to be happy. Happiness. Enjoying what you have, enjoying what you are doing, having fun, and being healthy while you're doing it. That is the greatest wealth. If anybody has this, you have got everything covered. So basically, when I talk about you becoming or joining the ranks of people who are lucky in this world, what I mean is that once you start to do what is your gift, your main desire, that burning desire within you, once you start to manifest it happily and joyfully, and it makes you happy and fulfilled and contented, something that you love so much and other people love, something that can benefit the world, and you're doing with all your heart and your mind, you will find that within a short time you become rewarded for it. You become recognized for it, and you automatically become wealthy. You become successful. It opens doors to you. Offers will come in. Support will come in. The universe will sponsor you. Let me tell you, you're already sponsored by the universe. Remember that. You're already sponsored by God. Remember that. You're already financed by the Most High. You're already financed by this world itself. You already have the support of everyone on earth. You just don't know it because you have not opened yourself up. You have not started. You have not begun the journey. You have not said yes. The secret of success in this world, let me just tell it to you, the key to success is to say yes. Say yes. But first, when I say yes, it means say yes to you. Not just others. You must begin. The journey begins from within. That's why the title of this motivation, the teaching here is who we are, who we already are. The journey begins from within you. The journey begins from inside you. Is within, not without. Many people make the mistake of expecting so much from outside and they forget themselves. I think it was Eta Kit that sang, I have been to everywhere. I have been searching for myself, searching for God, searching all over the world, taking the rockets and going everywhere in the universe. But I have never been to me. This explains how mankind. They do everything looking for God. They do everything looking, even searching for answers, because they feel that if they find God, then they'll be able to find themselves. They'll be able to answer, finally get the answer to the universe, get the key to what makes man, human being, mankind tick. What is so special about us? They say if they can only find God, that will explain everything. Some of them claim that they don't want to find God, rather they want to disprove him, and they spend their time. Some of them actually die just disproving God. So they be everywhere looking for answers outside of themselves. None of them have gone within. So if you can just get out of your own way, drop the rocket, drop the whole shenanigans. Drop the whole investigation, the whole scientific experiment, everything you're doing, all the interview, trailing others, following them, suspecting them, tapping their cars, their homes, putting camera everywhere, surveillance, trying to see and what they ate for dinner, lunch, breakfast, and keeping counts of what those people are doing. And just forget all the things outside of yourself. Go within. Dig deep inside you. You will find a marvelous world, a wonderful world. You will find that the universe itself is inside you. And once you enter, if you venture in there, you'll be blown away by what you will discover. And if you can just grab one idea, you take the brightest of the light, the one that is keeping you restless and sleepless at night, Grab it and go. Come out into this world and marvel the world. You will see that the world will shake. You will cause an earthquake. Wherever you go, you will cause a ripple with this talent of yours, with this gift. There's so much greatness in you. You have multiple talents. Everybody have many, many talents. And each and every one of them, you can call them into reality. You can manifest them. You can become them. But start with the one that most resonates with you. The one that is keeping you awake. The one that is jumping out at you. The one that aggressively launch. He launches to you, holds you, want to move, he holds you on the leg. You try to cut through the grasses and walk, take a walk, and it will just come like an aggressive mosquito on your face, on your body, on everywhere, and hides inside your sleeves. It goes with you to bed. It hangs on your legs. It doesn't let you go. That is the one you should start with. That one that makes you happy. At the beginning, it might irritate you and offend you because you want to sleep. You just want to watch a good movie, but it's there. You're not seeing anything on the screen. You only see this idea, this thing that don't want to let you go. Manifest it, become it, embrace it, and you watch God blow your mind. Watch God and His universe blow your mind. If only you can embrace who you are. It's not out there. There's no one, nothing. You are waiting for yourself. The only one you've been waiting for is you. The universe you have been trying to understand or explain. The universe you have been investigating. The people you have been investigating. The people you have been harassing. Everything, every fruit, seeds, vegetable that you have been sowing, planting outside of you is inside you. Go there, go deep. Dig inside you. Plant inside you. Go dig out and bring out the things. You are a harvest waiting to happen. Inside you lies the biggest harvest in the whole world. You have been planting outside of yourself and waiting for harvest because you do not realize that God have already planted within you. The Most High God have already planted within us. Before we are born, before we came into existence, He has already planted everything that we need to succeed. And they are ready to be harvested. You are harvest time. And you are ripe for picking. So what I'm saying is that you should go within you and dig. Whatever you find, dig up. Take the biggest one, the brightest one, the most insisting one, that one that resonates with you, the one that makes you happy, excited, like a child, like Peter Pan. Take it. Dig it up. Don't be afraid. Yes, it might look so gigantic. Yes, it might look impossible. Yes, it might look colorless sometimes. It might not be shining brighter than everybody as I'm telling you. Some people, their own shine very bright and they know immediately. Some people, they need to wash it. When you dig up your harvest, you need to wash it. If it is a tuber, let's say you're digging up some kind of yam, or you're digging up some kind of cassava, potatoes, or radishes. You're digging up beetroots, carrots, okay? Some of them are so heavily planted deep inside the ground. You need to dig it up. When you dig it up, it might not look beautiful, but when you wash it, it's amazing. Sometimes when you dig up diamonds, they are completely covered with feces of cows or some kind of animal. It might be covered with some kind of rocks and sediments from the earth. It doesn't make it less attractive. At that moment, if you take a picture, people will say, yeah. But if you can be patient enough to clean them up, clean this harvest up, you'll be amazed at what you find. So your harvest might jump out at you and look beautiful. It might come shrouded. It might come clouded. It might come covered in feces or anything at all. It might come covered with sediment of the earth. It doesn't make it less of what it is. All you have to do is to clean it and become it. Own it. Manifest it. Enjoy it. Have fun. Do only things that makes you happy. Become only things, the version of you that makes you happy, that makes you feel attractive, that makes you feel successful. Because success, remember, is not without, it's within. Now, if you're doing anything that you're doing, or manifesting anything you're manifesting, or calling anything into reality, make sure you call things into reality that is you. Things that will make you happy, things that make you joyful, things that make you satisfied, things that make you feel good, feel loved, feel accepted, things that make you feel that you're complete. Don't call into existence anything that makes you feel that you are not complete or that you're not real. Do things that makes your day. See, the best gift you can give to yourself is to manifest a gift of yours or several gifts of yours that will feel like a child's play, that will feel like fun, that will be fun, not just feel. It must be fun, something you enjoy, something that makes you happy, deliciously happy, something that puts you in the mood of nirvana, something that puts you in heaven. Paradise state is happiness. That is paradise. It's a state of the mind. Something that, when you remember it at night, you can't sleep. You wake up, you are ready to wake up any day, any time to go and do it or continue to do it. Even when you are sleeping, you're still doing it, and you don't get offended because you're doing it even in your sleep. That's what we call our talent, our original gift. Is not out there. You don't learn it from any teacher. There's no teacher that can teach you. Who can teach you? Why would they teach you? Who are they? Are they you? There's only you in this world. Only you, one you. You might have many versions of you, but they are still you. So when you go to another person to ask him to teach you how to develop your talents, or how to manage your talents, or how to identify your talent, or how to use your talent, you're wasting your time. The only person, the teacher is you. You are the greatest teacher, your own greatest teacher. You are your own greatest influencer. Use you. Use you. The biggest mistake that people make is to try to use others or force others to, to serve them or to help them or to feed them or to clothe them. You are not here to be a servant to anybody. You're not here to beg anyone. You are so great. You have so much greatness and blessing in you that you should never beg anyone. Rather, you should give. You should be of assistance. You should help others and support others. That is your divine right. Your divine right is to be good in whatever you already are, to be successful, but be happy while doing it, to enjoy the blessings that God have already given to you. God have already blessed us, brothers and sisters. Before we were born, we were already blessed. Before we were created, we were already blessed. Before he imagined us, we are already blessed. While we are still an idea in his heart, in his mind, he has a grand design and divine plan for us. That divine plan, when we allow it to manifest in our life, every other thing, all other things will be added unto us. All other things will be given to us. Everything we have ever wanted, all that we've been seeking will manifest automatically, simultaneously in our life. We become successful and lucky. Some people say there are no luck in this world. There are no luck in this world. When they say there are no luck in this world, what they mean is that there is no accident in this world. It's not about that you're just lucky or that you're born lucky. You are made already lucky. It's not like he became lucky or by accident he just got this, or by accident they gave him a job. No. If you want to be ordinary, if you want to be like everybody else and work 9 to 5 every day, then when you get a promotion, you just got lucky. When suddenly you discover something or you see somebody's idea and make it your own, and then the company rewards you, you are suddenly lucky. But if you go within yourself and bring out the beauty in you and manifest it in this world and use it to help the world, and you are happy and satisfied each time somebody wear your clothes, each time somebody uses your flower pot or your vases, each time somebody is using your light bulb or using your chandeliers, each time somebody sitting in your chairs or lounging on your chairs long, you are happy. Each time somebody is wearing your sneakers, each time somebody is wearing something that you have made or drinking from your jug or your mug, anything you have made, when people are eating with your cutleries or your dinner sets, your tables, your plates, when people are cooking with the pot that you have created, or you enter into a house and you see the your handwork on the walls and everything. When you see the house that you have designed, if you are an architect, you see your drawings come to life when they're building it. You enter shopping centers and you remember, I built this, or my father built this. That satisfaction and the happiness, the joy You taste the food and you say, I cooked it. My mother made it. My restaurant makes this. You go into a pastry shops and you eat. A bakery, you eat the bread, you open it. After baking, you take one of the bread and break the baguette and then eat it with butter or with fromage. When you do all this and you sit back and relax and serve it in your tongue and roll it around, when you go into your backyard or in front of your house and you pick up an orange and you cut it and you eat it, avocado, mandarins, peaches, prunes. When you go into your garden or in your farm and you pick up blueberries in the wild and you pick them up and you eat them and you say, God made this. Strawberries, you pick them and eat them. You go and eat pecans under the pecan tree. I do that a lot. You just pick up the pecan and smack it. You don't need anything. Just use your teeth and break it and eat it. Share it with your dogs or share it with your children or your friends, your neighbors. Use it to make tarts or use it to make cakes. And the pecan pie, you eat it and let it, just roll it in with your tongue. Those are what you have made. What God have made, you appreciate it. It gives you so much joy. It's the same thing when you go within and you discover you bring out one of, some people just roll out their talent. Some people, they're like me. I'm multi-talented. I'm not ashamed of it. I remember when I was young and when I was growing up and when I became a young adult or teenagers as they call them, and I was exhibiting all this talent. Everything you give me, I can do it better. Every challenge you throw towards me, I must come up with an idea to make it look great or greater than it was. There's always ways. And if you ask me to do anything, I will make my own, brand new from the scratch. You ask me to cook, I will cook, something that you did not. I'll cook so many dishes, different types, all from my mind. And each and every one of them will be delicious. That is who I am. Everything I do it perfect. Everything. And I have many talents, not just one. At one point, I remember when I wanted to be an author and I was rolling up books, writing books. And my father was like, wow. Even music, dancing, all that. I dance in a way that nobody else can dance like me. My moves. Not even Michael Jackson can dance like that. But I'm not competing with Michael Jackson or the rest. These are for me. Most importantly is that most of your gifts and your talents, do it for yourself. Start within. You bring it out. You do it for yourself. Start doing it for yourself. Make yourself happy. Be happy. Just like children, when they stay, they call it child play. They play, they talk to themselves, and they're doing all these things. They make themselves happy. They laugh. They talk to their imaginary friends. Their imaginary friends is, damn, let me tell you, it's not you. I'm talking to you. You notice that whenever they look up, they look at you, and it's as if you don't exist. They don't even see you are not in their reality. That's how people should be. We are born like that. We're born with it. I remember a makeup line, Maybelline. Their motto is, maybe she's born with it. We are all born with it. Our gift, our talents. I say gifts and talent because we are loaded, heavily loaded with gifts. If you're meant to be a potter or a fashion designer or a cleaner, a painter, an artist, or a surgeon, and you suddenly lose your hand, your gift of singing will manifest. That way, it doesn't matter if you get a portrait or not. You start singing. And before you know it, you go to become one of the biggest composers or musicians on earth. If you suddenly lose your leg, your gift of just cracking jokes might just arise. And boom, you use it. And you become the most famous comedian on earth. You lost your leg, so what? You can no longer dance as a dancer. Who told you cannot call up your gift of being a comedian using your mouth? Oratory. You talk and you seduce people. You even seduce them more than you would have done with the legs. What I'm saying is, although I tell you that most of the gift that you should start with is the one that resonates with you highly, and the one that is annoying. Annoying, it means insistence. It's not a bad thing. Some people misunderstand it and say, oh, I don't like this. Yes, I want to be an artist. I'm good at it, but I cannot sleep because I keep getting these images in my head. Yes, just manifest it. It will not leave you until you put it down. You manifest it. So what I'm saying is that I'm not saying that because you're born an artist and you are manifesting it, it's not allowing you to sleep. That if you suddenly those visuals stop to come, that you cannot call up on order of the Holy Spirit that are inside you and manifest them. You can still call them up. They're all there. They're yours. They're you. They're just different versions of you. You roll them out like cars. You know the way car companies, if this 2012 model is not working anymore, or somebody else rolls out 2013, they roll out 2013, or go and jump 2013 and go roll out 2014. Okay, that's how you are. If one of the talent that you're using, if you suddenly lose your ability, I'm not praying for that, but I'm just telling you, that's why you have multi-talent. And then another thing, it's not only when you lose the talent that you bring other talent. No. While you are manifesting this one, that one that is burning, simultaneously call up the other Holy Spirits. Call them up. Okay? They are all one Holy Spirit, one God, but they are united. There might be different versions of the same God. They say different versions of the Holy Spirit. Just like everything has created is a different version of Him, but it's still one God from one source. So what you do, once you call up the main power, the God power within you, the control of all things, the infinite intelligence, you call it up and say, become me. I become you. I set you. And you manifest that burning sensation, that burning fire, that one that doesn't allow you to sleep. At the same time, call up all the other ones that are not in existence and start to imagine them as if they are already reality. You will see that they will jump. They will take a leap and they will grab onto this one that you already manifested, this gift that you have, that is making you happy, that you are manifesting and the world have already started to enjoy it. That is already been known. The new other gifts that are within you that are not in existence, but you believe that they are existing. You call them up and they will jump. They will grab onto the one that you're manifesting and then they will become reality. They will start to manifest. That's why you see some people, they are movie stars. They are an actress. Before you know it, they become a fashion designer. Before you know it, they are writing books. They have so many books that they've published. Before you know it, they have salons all over the world. Before you know it, they have chains of restaurants. Before you know it, they're making the best pie in the whole of Hollywood, and everybody's buying from that. You're wondering, but I thought you're an actress. What are you doing in the kitchen? Being an actress doesn't stop you from being a good cook. It doesn't stop you from being the greatest baker in the world. If you have it inside you, give birth to it. If you refuse to birth this baby, you die with it. And don't be afraid. Because you're an actress, the people are going to laugh at you because you suddenly find yourself pregnant with being a baker. Bake to the moon. I don't care. Bake to the moon. By all means, bring it out. If you don't bake it, nobody else can bake that good in this world. Everybody have their own talents. There might be many bakers on earth, but you have a special pie. You have a special donut. You have a special sweet. You have a special quiche. You have something. You have the baguettes that are lying inside you. Special one that nobody else. Croissant that nobody can do. Chocolate. You know, so many things. Chocolatine that you make that nobody else, that melt in the mouth. I remember one of my friends, and when I went to visit her, when I was in Dubai, having my company in Dubai, and we decided to meet up. She took me to one restaurant. Her name is Maria. She took me to one restaurant. And she told me, Vivian, do you know why I invited you to this restaurant? They make the best chocolatine in the whole world and the best croissant. I said, well, what? I thought it was in Paris. She said, no. Of course, Paris, yes, French are famous. But these people, since I came here, they have the best. So I decided to bring you here. You know, and when I tested it, I tested the croissant and I tested the chocolatine. I understood what she meant. So what I'm saying is this. That person who is baking that in United Arab Emirates could have said, hey, I'm not going to manifest it because Paris is the biggest. That's where the best bakers are. I cannot compete with them. Although he realized it in his dream and even in his visuals that he has the gift to bake the best croissant on earth, the best chocolatine All right, but he's positioned in Dubai. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. Be you. Manifest you. Go deep. You are a harvest waiting to be done, to be harvested. You are ripe for the picking. What I'm saying is this. It's all about you. You know, many people misunderstand it. They're waiting for somebody to come and change their life. They're waiting for somebody to come and change their reality. They blame everybody, but they don't remember themselves. They forget that they are the only authority, the only power in your life is you. It's you. You know, even God, He just allows us to be. He has given you everything. God is like a father who have financed you, giving you everything. He wrote the checks in advance. He packaged it and put dates of manifestation, put the timeline, everything for you. He packed the food all the way. He did not just cook for only one night. He cooked for the duration of it. Before you were born, as you were born, all the way to your different stages in life, until you die. I'm saying this guy, the Most High God, the infinite intelligence, the highest power, the creator of all things, he who commanded all things, and they obey him. He has already planned your life. He has prepared your life. He has prepared your food. He prepared your breakfast, your dinner, your lunch, even in between. Every appetizer that you need, the snack, he already made it and gave it to you. In fact, he did not just give it to you. You have already eaten it. Do you understand? What we are just saying is give birth to it. Manifest it. Manifestation is no longer that I want to. You know, one of the things I've learned to do is to change my language, the language of my life within me. You know, most times I don't do it physically because I don't want people to feel that she's insane. You know, I say, I have done this, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this, because that's what I learned from God. Because in this world, from what I've realized from God, what he told me, he said, it is finished. When Jesus Christ was on the cross and he said it is finished, what it means is completion. It's already done. So everything in our life is already done. Everything we want to do, people say, I want to do, it's already completed. It's finished, it's completed, it's accomplished. To me, in my life, everything that I want to do, I expect to do, or people want to do with me, in my mind's eyes, it's already done. When people talk to me, I listen. I keep quiet. I laugh. I make a lot of jokes. But it doesn't mean that I'm not serious. And my jokes are what it is. I try to play with you when you are talking, even if it's something serious, even if you're crying. Because I don't like people crying. I don't like people being too serious or taking life seriously, because life is a dance. Life is not that serious. You know, I don't understand why people will want to die or kill themselves for anything. For me, both good things that happen and bad things that happen, I see them the same way. I see them through the eyes of grace. I've come to recognize each and every one of them as opportunities. I don't spend my time crying or lamenting or feeling bad or feeling sorry for myself. What I do when I'm going through things, or people around me are going through stuff, I just look at each and every of the situation and the people involved, and I try to find the grace within those circumstances. I try to find the touchdown, the breakthrough, the blessing, because behind every hardship, every disaster, every confusion, every problem is an opportunity. I know this from long time ago, and also from reading Think and Grow Rich. And after God said it to me, he explained it to me. Every disappointment is a blessing. Every hardship, every challenge is a blessing. It's not just, people will say it's a blessing, it's disguise. No, it's not a disguise. It's staring at you, but you can only see it if you don't cry. I know it's difficult to tell people not to cry. For many years, I cried. I moaned. I was yelling. And I couldn't see my nose. I couldn't see the blessings. So they passed me. Okay? Whenever there's a challenge, even for people, my neighbors, my friends, my relatives, everybody, anybody that knows me knows that I used to be very emotional and get into other people's stuff and, try to save the world. But then I woke up one day, I realized that the world doesn't need saving. The world is already saved. Okay? By his grace, by his love, by his presence. The reason why the world looks as if they need saving is because they are so blind. Because they are crying. Everybody is crying. Everybody, now that I'm awake and I'm aware that everything that happened to us is good, and things that people call bad things that are happening to them is because they don't know, they don't see the beauty around them. So they keep calling everything bad, and more bad keep happening to them, because whatever you say you are is what you become. Whatever you think you are is what happens. With the way you make your bed is how you're going to lie on it. So I don't want to get distracted or get carried away talking about how to create your reality. What we're talking about here, although it's part of what we're talking about, but what we're talking about here is that you are the harvest. You are ready. You are this fruit of his effort. You are the offspring of the Most High God. You are blessed. You are talented. But that blessing is not something you go to school to learn. It's not something that you go to any teacher to learn. It's not something that you have to break the bank to learn. It's not something that you have to take what belongs to other people or their own blessing, their own manifestation, or their own gift. You don't have to stand at anybody's domot 24 hours holding a gun, waiting for them to come out so you can steal their gift or their talent or their script so that you can go and manifest it. No, you have your own script. You have your own gift. You have your own talent. You have your own script. They are all inside of you. All you have to do is go within. Look inside you. Stop looking outside. Grab and go. Go in there. Grab the first one that comes to your hand. Pick it up. Polish it. Take care of it. Nurture it. And grow it. Then become it. You must accept it. You must believe it. In order for you to succeed, the key I give you is that you must accept who you are. You must believe that it's already inside you. You must believe that you are the man or the woman who you call yourself. The man or woman who you believe that you are. You must believe that God have already blessed you and have already positioned you. You must believe and accept completely that you're already financed by the Most High God. You must believe that nobody is holding you back. Nobody is standing on your way. You must realize that it is you. Only you versus you. Only you can make or break you. Nobody else outside of you can break you. You must believe that you are something and you have something special within you. You have acres of diamond. You have acres of gold. You have unquenchable and endless resources. You have your own, how do you call it, gold mine, You have your own farm, your own garden of Eden. It's all buried inside here. You have your own oil well, limitless, not like the oil wells that you see in this world. Sometimes it runs dry, sometimes they have sanctions or whatever, and you cannot pump. I mean, this is oil well that never ends, infinite oil well that's inside you. You have it there. It's already there, given to you, free. All you have to do is to go within, look within you, find it, discover them, grab all of them and come out and manifest them if you can. If not, grab the first one you see and have the courage. Another secret, I've given you the secret to believe. Now, the second secret that I give you is to have the courage. Take the leap of faith. Believe that you are good, but then have that courage to act, the courage to manifest these things that are not seen. Manifest them, call them into existence, become them. You will need courage. And courage comes only from the Most High God. You want to get the courage? It's very easy. You must go within you and rapport with the Most High God. Sleep with him, eat with him, stay with him, believe him, and become him. Accept him completely. Allow him to wear you like a cloth and manifest you. Once you do this, every other things will be added unto you. You have to recognize God. You have to accept it and speak it out, both within you and outside. You must tell people, I'm not the one doing all this, but the Most High in me. He is the one. He is me. He is the one running the show. Because truly, my brothers and sisters, it is God that is running the show. Even as I motivate you today, it is God that is speaking. It is not me. I'm just his mirror, a mask through which he does his work. What we are the actions of the Most High God. We are the workers in the vineyard. We are the actions of God. I mean, that's what it is. It's a summary. Actions of the Most High God. What he used to manifest his plans and his designs. That's what we are. So the gift is already given to you. The reason why he packaged you, some people might say, how can you tell me that God will package me and give me all the money I need to succeed? Give me everything. Who am I? Who are you? Who you are is the Most High in action. Who you are is the greatest thing, greatest phenomena that has ever happened to the earth. Who you are is the most beautiful, wonderful creature that God have ever made. Who you are is perfection beyond words. Who you are is, you are manifesting God on earth. Do you know what it means? He takes this seriously. He doesn't want you to come here and be poor. He doesn't want you to come here and be sick. He doesn't want you to come here and lack. He doesn't want you to come and be confused. He doesn't want you to come and fail. He wants you to succeed. His plans for all of us is to succeed and be happy, is to have all the good that we desire, is to make name and leave legacies. When we pass on, our legacies continues. That legacy is a legacy of the Most High God. If we come and we fail, it is the Most High God that have fallen. If we come and we did not manifest our talent and our gift, it is the Most High God. If we come and we are hungry, we are Him. And He is the one who is hungry. He is the one who is in tears. If we are sick, He is the one. He feels our pain more than we do. Our soul belongs to Him and our soul is Him. Do you understand? So what I'm saying is this. For this reason, because He knows that you are Him and everything that you lack, if you don't have a good experience in this earth planet, or if you don't fulfill your mandate, is the Most High God that did not succeed. So He tries His best to equip you in a way that you must succeed. Now, when you come here and you refuse to use all the equipment He has given you, every plan, you refuse to live by His rules, you refuse to acknowledge Him, you refuse to appreciate and call into existence all these wonderful majesties that He has put inside you. If you refuse and say that you are not divine, if you refuse your divinity and refuse your importance and say you are a nobody, that you're not talented, you are not good, or it will start manifesting in your life. If you spend your time, choose to curse Him, spend your time, choose to accuse Him, accuse everybody else that they made you fail, that's what will be manifesting. And at the end of the day, what goes out comes back in. Whatever you throw out there will return. And one day it will catch you on the leg, tie you, and then you fall. And the person will die. When the person dies, you have been a disappointment to yourself, a disgrace to humanity, a disgrace to God. But most importantly, a disgrace to yourself. And when you arrive on Judgment Day, when you say Judgment Day, people will say, oh, God is going to judge me, angels are going to, oh, come on. The most important judgment is the judgment from within you. When we are alive, we are just human flesh and we are diluted by this flesh. So we don't know what's happening. But when people die, there is no census, no more illusion, nothing. You will see yourself. You see yourself as the Most High God, as part of Him and one with Him. And you see all the options and plans, His grand design for you, and everything He has given to you. And you see that you came into this world and you refuse to dance. I mean, we are here to dance, man. You have shoes and everything already. He gave you everything, cloth. He styled you in His own image. And you come, you have everything and the audience are there. Red carpet is there, you refuse to dance. So when you die, you realize that you have wasted your years, you have wasted your time, and you wasted it. Blaming the wrong guy, blaming everybody else but yourself. Rather, you are the only one to be blamed. God doesn't have to say anything to you. You will go, choose where you go. That's how it works. You judge yourself. If you feel that you did well, you go to the book and write good. If you feel that you did bad, you go to the book and write bad. That's it. It's very simple. It's self-inflicted. Hell is self-inflicted. You put yourself either in hell or in heaven. There's no cheating. No, let me just try again. No, it doesn't work. You go through it. And that's it. Okay? You judge yourself. If you find yourself worthy, fine, you are fine. If you find yourself that you have failed, woefully, boom. Okay? And if you're lucky, you get to come and roll it over again. Some people come so many times, they keep rolling until they get it right. But it's not funny. If you get it right, you go to the next level, which is bliss, heaven. Okay? So we're going to stop here. The whole plan is that we become who we are already, who we are. We are who we are. It means that we manifest the gift that are inside us. I see many people in this world. When I see artists at their work and I see the art when I move around the world, because I travel all over the world, so I see the beauties of the world, the work of the hands of men. And those works of the hands of men are also the work of the Most High God. God told me that he's the one doing all the things. He's the one dancing all the dance. He's the musician. He's the one singing, and the one that's playing the band and playing all the saxophone and everything. And he also the dancer. The audience is him. So when I move around, I see the work of our hands and the things that the earth, the people on earth and everything that God have made is producing. And I see them through the eyes of grace. And what do I see? I see beauty. And I see, each time I see any object that is created by any man or woman or any spirit or anyone, I look at them from my heart to their heart. The level of the perfection, how beautiful it is determined by what is inside the person. If the person is happy, if the person is in beauty, if the person is in harmony, and if the person is appreciative, if the person believes in themselves, the person is a good person, you will see it in their work. The more beautiful your soul is, the more beautiful your output is. The reason why we call the things that people have created masterpieces is because they are created from the heart. And the look, the final output of any artist or creator, designer, farmer, or shoemaker, whatever you do, that is your profession. You're a manager in a company, you own a company, you're a business owner, you are an actress or author, you're a doctor or just a general physician. Whatever you are, you're a pastor, preacher, motivator. What comes out from your mouth tells the world who you are. It tells the world of your heart, your soul. It tells them of how beautiful you are. The things you do defines you. It summarizes who you are, and it creates your reality. So I want you to choose carefully. Be careful what you say, what you think, and what you are receiving from your environment and from people around you. Be careful of the people that you hang out with. Be careful. Never tell yourself that you're anybody. Never accept or believe that you don't have the talent or gift like other people do. Never sell yourself short. Don't give up. Don't just conclude. Don't write yourself off until you go within. Go within and watch God Almighty and His universe blow your mind. Go within today. Find out who you are and become who you truly are. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to this motivation. It is by God's grace that I'm here, and I'm grateful. It makes me so happy and joyful to just share this knowledge with you and this wisdom from God. And I hope that it has changed your world, because it has changed my world. Each time I teach you, I teach myself. And I believe that you have enjoyed it. I have enjoyed myself talking to you. And I hope that you go out there and have fun and become who you are. Thank you.
Thank you for watching.